Yeah, good evening. You're welcome to Web Chat on Fliptv. We are here to look at trending topics on the web, on the internet. I'm with my wonderful guests here this evening. I have.
My name is Olabisi. You can call me Labisi.
Okay, and also have.
Adumoye Bukola Esther.
Yeah, as you can see, the program talks about top issues, top topics that is making rounds on the internet. I'd like to look at the main headlines that we're going to be talking about today. As you can see, federal government to withdraw Channels TV license over controversial interview. Federal government to withdraw Channels TV license over controversial interview. The next one is Alex Ekubo splits with fiancé 3 months to wedding. And the next is banks to be held liable for civil fraud. That is from the EFCC. Then growing under Nigerian parents challenging. That is from rapper Wale. Let's look at Alex Ekubo slips. The story. I think that is the fiancé. Come down. That is the fiancé. You know, Alex Ekubo is an actor. Sometimes I don't watch movies. I don't watch Nigerian movies. I know you watch. People watch Nigerian movies. You watch? You don't really watch. Okay, I think let's go down to the story. Alex Ekubo and his fiancée Fancy Achelonu have parted ways 3 months to their wedding. News reports claim. Why is it that most of our celebrities, their weddings don't really last?
Well, there are a lot of reasons. One, it could be infidelity, lack of trust and understanding. It could be peer pressure.
How is it peer pressure?
Okay, looking at maybe my friends started to influence my decisions in my relationship. The other partner may take it the wrong way. So that is what peer pressure. Because
I know mostly one of the things that make marriages don't last is infidelity. Okay, the man, they say a man is allowed to cheat. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, the mentality in our society, it allows men to cheat the most.
That is in the Nigerian society.
Yes, that's our mentality in Nigeria, and that's very bad.
So,
very bad.
So is it what you think may have led to?
Yes, sometimes it can be maybe their health status.
Okay.
If in a relationship, even before preparing for marriage, you should always check your partner's health status.
Okay.
Instead of going 3 months to the wedding.
We saw that of Peter Okoye of P Square.
Married with 3 children.
With 3 children, and they had to divorce. The wife said on
divorce is not just for celebrities alone. It is actually for everyone. You know, as a celebrity, dating a celeb, you have to be patient. Even dating a normal person, you have to be patient. Like, bring yourself low to the standard of your spouse.
Yeah, saying not only celebrities are the ones that have. But it's so unfortunate that 3 months to the wedding. Let's see if there are comments from people. 3 months to the wedding. I don't think we have comments. You can also, if you're watching us live, you can also give your own opinion on what you think on these actors. They fine actors, they fine man.
And you know the funniest part?
Okay.
Some people really love their kind of like they are so good together.
Okay, they see them as a perfect.
And people see them as their role model. That's so sad.
So for if you're a role model.
And again, it could be cheating.
Okay.
The obviously the man is good looking and.
Okay, you're saying the man had to cheat.
No,
okay.
Obviously.
That's wonderful.
It's answer.
And it could be also spiritual reasons.
Okay.
Looking at it, maybe they
go
to their spiritual leaders and they say, okay, pray to check our future for us.
But they should have done that even before this time. They should have done that. But why 3 months to their wedding? That's
anything
so sad.
could have happened.
Okay, somebody saying that
maybe some secret got exposed.
Okay.
It could be the wife or the husband. They're not even married. The girl
or maybe they discovered something later.
Like, you should have told me about this before we started this.
Yes.
Why am I just knowing now?
But it's too bad that everybody now knows about the wedding.
That's so
And
bad.
It's because they are
anticipating.
I think they unfollowed each other on
Yeah, take it up,
Instagram.
take it up, take it up, take it up.
And
I don't know if you
now
can.
in a
If you
relationship,
can
when
zoom.
they break up, they have to delete their pictures,
So
their
if-
memories.
At the time of the Wedding Nigeria Sport, they unfollowed the actor and deleted his
imagine?
photos from her page. That is the lady, and said to have called off their wedding preparation.
There's this celebrity that broke up recently.
Okay.
They had to delete their joint account.
Okay.
Can you imagine? They had to delete their joint account, their photos, their memories together, just to take it off their mind.
Somebody saying that after the guy went to Obi Kubana's late mother's burial,
Okay, the guy went.
Okay.
the man now find another
Oh.
girlfriend from that place. You know, that place was where everybody. Now the girlfriend also went to find another man in that place.
Mr. Right. Maybe she has
Maybe
found
that's the
out.
reason why.
3 months to their wedding. Well, it's better if
But sometimes, you know,
to have a
men
broken
can
marriage,
be
it's better
funny.
if they should. If
Men can be funny
they
at
can
times.
just
I hope
break
you
it
know.
off now.
What a woman.
Men can be funny at times.
Okay. What example have these people set now for the younger people? Because I see
A lot of
as
people look up to them.
yeah,
Lots of
that means they have set a bad example.
Well,
You see, the thing is, you can't blame them. It is better now
yes,
than getting married for years
Okay.
and getting divorced. Just like Rude Boy.
Mm.
Funke Akindele too.
Rude boy.
Yeah, Rude Boy. Just
Funke
like Rude Boy.
Akindele.
Yes, Funke
Okay,
Akindele, her first wedding, her first marriage. 6
I think
months
2 times
after.
she did that 2 times.
Yeah, she
Yes.
even advised young ones lately. She said you should always don't be in a
Big
haste to
time.
get married. Don't just say because okay my friends are getting married, I went to a family wedding, they are telling me, oh BC, you're not yet married. Don't look at that. You be in the relationship, be in the marriage. You're not the
Okay.
one to be in the marriage for you. So you have to take your time
Wow.
and look for the right one.
Wow.
So don't just jump into marriage. My friends are getting married. I'm holding on. Take your time, my dear.
Can I say BC the marriage counselor? Okay, a broken engagement is far better than a lifetime of mystery. Wishing them the best for future. Okay, let's move to the next story. Nigerian parents are tough. I think Nigerian parents are tough.
That's a lot.
Yeah, Nigerian parents are tough.
They're really tough.
My parents were
Hey.
tough, very
Wow.
tough.
Ah.
Nigerian parents are the toughest, says American rapper. Let's look at the story.
It's very right though.
Olu Bowale Victor Akintimehin, Nigerian American rapper, better known as Wale, has stated that it is difficult to please Nigerian parents. In what ways?
Ah.
In what ways?
It's very. You see, in this Nigerian that we are, hey, okay, bring a result home for your daddy or your mommy. They'll start telling you. So is this what you are bringing home for me? They don't even know that reading is not easy. It's not easy anywhere. Even though you're in the university or secondary school anyway, it's not easy. They'll be like, your siblings is doing better than you.
Yes, they'll be comparing.
Hey, it's a lot though.
They'll be comparing.
Sometimes they don't
What if they are
support, they don't
comparing to
advise.
your younger ones that, hey, look at your sister. She took A. You are taking B. You are taking C. We are not in the same class, ma. We are not in the same class. And what if they are comparing you to their son's friend, your son's children?
Yeah,
like, their
comparing
friends?
one person with another
no,
person.
No, that is very
When I was young,
annoying.
I love
Very
play. I love
annoying.
playing football. If not for my parents, I should be a very good
They'll be
footballer.
like,
Yeah.
can't you see Bisola? Bisola is doing that. You don't do that. You try to call your own children. Tell them this is what you can do to become.
You must have faced a lot, though. Personally.
No.
They also have
Personally.
a zero tolerance for opposite sex friendship. Wow, they don't want to see it. If you're a girl
This is
and they
Nigeria.
mistakenly see you with a guy,
The mentality is that you guys are in a relationship.
you will kneel down that they trap. No food.
Me,
No,
I
bye
said
bye.
I would have been a very good footballer. Whenever I go to play football, that is like the punishment they're going to give me is going to be hell. They will lock me inside the room and say I should not go out. The guy is saying that, calm down, I saw something. He's sharing his personal experience of how his parents reacted when he signed up to his record label Interscope. Wale wrote, Nigerian parents in the toughest, remembering when I signed with Interscope, and a week later they asked me to get a job. Probably he has gone to school, he has read, graduated, and coming out he wants to do music.
You see, this is a decision. You can't make a decision for your child. he or she, though you are the parents,
To guide.
we know,
You
yes,
to guide.
but there are some things the child needs to make his or her own decision. I'm telling you. Can just like Mayoku, I'm very sure his mother supported him. Just look at him today. He's doing very fine. So you can't say because your child plays football, sings, that means I want my daughter to be a
look at
doctor.
files. Look at files.
Wait, my friend's son is a lawyer. I want you to be a lawyer. I want you to be a doctor. That's not
They will
it.
tell you that
They are both different. They are different. They have different talents, different things that they want to do. You can't choose for your child. Fine, you gave birth to him or him or her, obviously. Yes, you know. But then you need to like.
They are the one paying for you to remember.
You must be an
They will
active.
tell you if you
BC
don't
must be
want to follow their footstep, what they want you to be.
No, I'm not saying
tell
a
you to
child
go
should
and
not.
work out
No, you're
here
getting
for
me wrong.
yourself.
I'm not saying a child should not follow his or her parents' footstep or their advice. But then, like, this thing is just mentality. If you are illiterate, you know.
Okay.
If you are illiterate, you know you're not to tell your child his or her choice of career.
But most of our parents,
This thing happens with illiterate.
they are not educated.
Illiterate.
Most of our parents, they are not
Okay,
educated.
because of lack of education.
Because of lack of education,
That's why
lack
they-
of exposure. Yes, I think that is what.
What were the things that you will have gone into, the passion you had that your parents were able to divert your attention? Did you have any passion
At all.
that you
They
had
supported me at all.
supported you? What of you?
Acting. When I was see, like seriously, I love to be in front of camera. That was when I was small. But my mom and my dad said, student, those people that don't know anything, you better come on, go and sit down. Science.
No, I want
That
them
means
to study
see,
law in
there's
school.
work. Science students. By the time you come out, I'm a medicine student. Yeah, I'm this.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a medical doctor. I'm an engineer. Hey. You know the way they will raise their shoulder part like this, but you want to go to art to do what?
And unfortunately,
They say
the
those
richest
people-
guys are musicians, footballers. Some doctors don't earn up to what some footballers earn, what some artists earn.
They don't know. That is why I said exposure. It's because some parents now are exposed. That is why some children now, you see them, they are being brought up in football academy.
Yeah, you see some parents, they carry their children as young as they are, just
Kind of
but those
24
days
cents.
those days
What do you
those
expect?
For most
those
of
days
the
they will not
parents
allow
that
you.
are thinking like that. Maybe the dad is educated, the mother is not educated.
They know better.
So
They know
like
better.
that. So there is
Okay,
no-
wonderful. Let's move towards Channels TV, Channels Television. Buhari's government moves to shut Channels TV, orders arrest of journalists over Governor Otom's anti-government interview. I think this is talking about freedom of speech, freedom of expression. Now you cannot express yourself. Let's look at the story. The Muhammad Buhari regime is subtly moving to sanction a media organization, Channels TV, and arrest some of its journalists over recent interviews aired on the platform, which are considered to be anti-government. Harry reporters learned that through the National Broadcasting Commission, the Buhari government is set to wield the big stick against television. Some of us are not really interested in politics, but we must contribute this one because there will be a time in Nigeria where people will not be allowed to air their opinion. Imagine somebody came on channels and
This
said,
is how it starts.
yes, and said that he knows that they are sponsors of Boko Haram in Nigeria and they are in the government. Now the federal government is angry that somebody is coming to reveal such. Like we're arguing, I know, in the office, very soon now, Boko Haram can take over everywhere and you'll be a larger Esther.
No, that is not possible.
It happened with Afghanistan, it happened with Turkey.
That is not possible.
But is it fair what the federal government is doing? How do you look at the action of the federal government?
Since the federal government said in quote they are preaching democracy, and what they are preaching, they are not living up to it. It's looking as if we are in a how will I call the how will I call the
I saw one. This one, incorruptible, say no matter how Buhari and his handlers try to hide the truth will always be revealed. Gagging the media and intimidation wounds war. Buhari's Fulanization agenda has already.
The last time I checked, I thought this is a democratic.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Last time I checked,
the
But now it looks like it's like a dictatorial
dictatorship regime. Because how can someone come on your show? You don't know what the person will say. Your own is as a journalist. Your own is just to interview the person, and whatever the person says is for the person to own up to it.
Yeah.
So so how come the government and the channels TV?
It does not have anything to do with
what is the correlation?
I am not surprised that Muhammad Buhari will do this if, however, Yemi Osinbajo, a professor of law, remains in the government. One day after this is done to Channels TV, then all gloves are off. I mean, you could see those journalists trying their very best not to offend Muhammad Buhari. Muhammad Buhari has turned himself into a teen god.
If they should continue to do this, the news that will be coming out, people won't be able to trust the news anymore, because those people that are supposed to speak the truth, whenever they speak out, there is a way you just
gag. They say they gag.
Just look for a way to use to use law to suppress them. So people won't be able to believe whatever is coming out from the news any longer, and this will be very bad to our society, because we are still fighting fake news that is spreading. So how is this going to help the Nigerians, especially Nigerians?
As a journalist, you have, even a normal citizen has a right, freedom of expression.
Yeah.
Not to even talk of a journalist.
So
we are in a country where a journalist can
be careful of what you are saying, so that tomorrow I will see you. Yeah.
Now every Nigerian must defend Channels TV and protect freedom of speech. How do we do so? How do we defend Channels TV? It's like Nigerians are they are good online. They will just give their. Buhari is terrified of free speech and democracy. Whenever Buhari was not in government and he disliked the government, he overthrew the government or wept like a baby over a government for terror sympathy. Here is he now, and he does not want people to talk about his own evil and terror abetting government. Obviously, Buhari is protecting the terrorists, and everyone is helplessly watching. Everyone is helplessly watching. So what should we do? What do you think we can do?
We should continue to speak out. That is just it. We should not let our voice to die down. So because the government is afraid of unity, where they see unity, they will be kind of so scared. That is why they don't want unity.
The government doesn't want you to talk about what they are doing, whether they are doing good or bad. They don't want you to talk about.
We should continue to speak our mind. We should continue to speak the truth. So that is the only thing that can save us. If not, we should be ready for.
Let's go back to the story. Let's read the story. So for those that have not seen what is happening, let's look at the story from the beginning. Okay, if you are there, you can also give your opinion on the live chat. Then probably we'll read some of your comments on the live chat. I don't know if you can just Google on the live chat. Okay, the more I've read this, go up. Buhari attacks Section 39 of the Constitution. The government plans to shut Channels TV and arrest pressmen in a dangerous regression to Decree Number 4. The Buhari government, using NBC, has ordered the closure of Channels TV and also ordered the arrest of the station's journalist for interviewing Governor Otom, who brought up the story of Buhari Fulanization agenda, and a guest who revealed that people who are high up in the Buhari government are sponsors of Boko Haram, a top source revealed. The government did not refute facts advanced by the guest, Commodore Kunle Olawumi, retired, that the government has the names of sponsors linked to the conviction of Boko Haram sponsors in the United States. The government has the names of people sponsoring Boko Haram, and yet they have refused to try them. Boko Haram that has been killing, maiming, destroying people's lives and properties. The last time Nigerian Defense Academy was attacked by bandits, and some people are saying that these people, the government in quote, want to shield these people. Terrorists, they will call them bandits. Terrorists, they will call them unknown gunmen. Boko Haram, they will call them Fulani headsmen. Okay, let's move to the next story. I think that should be our last story. Banks will be held liable for civil fraud. I think we need an expert to also take a look into this. But however, we put Bank engages bank chief warns against fraudulent election financing forex malpractices. Whenever someone wants to commit fraud, mostly they use the bank.
I'm telling you, they don't use Nigerian bank again.
Okay.
They don't, because they know using Nigerian bank, it can easily be traced. So I don't think they deal with Nigerian banks again. They don't.
But
So
some
how do you think the money enters Nigeria?
They know how they do it. How am I supposed to know? But then obviously they don't use Nigerian bank.
I still.
But
Because if you have up to like, okay, I know you are okay. For instance, a student account, you have to have like 100,000, like
Okay.
maximum 100K in your account. So having like 1 million as a student, that you open a student account, having like 1 million or 200K in your account,
Okay.
can easily be traced now. Can easily be traced rather.
Okay.
So I don't think they use Nigeria.
But there's some fraud in some companies, like companies, institutions,
And again,
or government. Okay.
even these bankers works together with these people. Not all, most of the bankers. Can you imagine that most times they will call you, hello, we're about to send you a link to you, just click on it. How are you supposed to know? They will even mention your name. Am I talking to Miss Dakpo, Mrs. Dakpo, Malowole, or whatever? Am I talking? How is that person supposed to know their customer's name? Let's start from there. How are they going to know your customer's name?
That means
They don't bank. You're not
there.
banking with them. You don't even know them. So how do they get your information? They'll even tell you all your information, and they'll be like, "I've sent you a code. Just click on." Once you click on the code, your money is gone. Like gone.
That means you are saying bank supports fraud in Nigeria.
Not banks. Don't get me
But when
wrong.
when you
Not
collect
all
money,
banks.
when you collect money, you go to the bank. Even MoneyGram. Sometimes you go to the bank. You used to go to banks, look at their.
When last have I gone to the bank?
You want to collect
Some
dollars. Now they have stopped Bureau de change. Now the banks are the ones that are coming out to give money.
What I'm saying is that how do you expect someone that you're not banking with should call you and give you all your details saying I'm your manager? Can you hear that? I sent you a link. Just click on the link. Don't click on the link. Oh, if you click, the money is gone. Like gone.
Okay, now we are very positive and engaging relationship ensuing between us and the EFCC. That this has been a warm and intelligent engagement with the EFCC. Also speaking, Ife Sekibu, Managing Director of Heritage Bank, assured the EFCC of continuous support in its fight against corruption, and also called for a regular engagement with bankers. When I go to the bank, most times I see that some bankers have some people they attend to, especially some young guys, especially in the bank. Probably I want to
They know
prospect.
there are people.
They know.
People
I want
that
to
will give
pros-
them money.
Yes.
But me, I'm working for my money. You can't expect me to give you 50K for what? I'm working for my money.
Even 1,000.
You see these people, they are not working for their money. They just stay up all day, press their laptop and get money. So the money you are not working for. So how do you expect to spend it?
Banks.
You spend it lavishly because you are not working for it.
Banks
You spend
work
it anyhow.
hand in
But I'm
hand
working with I'm working for my money. So you now expect me? You are a banker. I'm your customer. I'm not supposed to give you money. Oh. They are not expecting to give you money for what?
Now, for instance, now when in a company people want to take money, that is a huge sum. You know, sometimes they collaborate with they have bankers they collaborate with
Yes, those bankers that they collaborate, they are the black sheep
in the bank.
banks.
So now, I think we support the FCC telling
And
banks.
again, they give their customer information out to these fraudsters. I'm very sure because you're not working in a bank. How are you supposed to know my details?
Wow.
So they give out their information because obviously those people are giving them money too. They are taking their share.
Yeah, there's a percentage they collect.
There's a time they did this stuff. These fraudsters.
Okay.
They'll use your card to buy something online.
without you present.
They'll buy something online. It happened.
Would they steal the card? Or
It happened to someone close to me. Like they bought something online with the card though. The card that was under the DVD. Can you imagine? They bought something with the card. So the person had to go to the bank to complain that I saw a transaction and I did not even click on any code. And they were like, okay, let's check for you. They had to check. They brought a name. Was like, I'm not familiar with this name. Even had to check his Facebook account to check if this person is my friend or something. Does not even know the person.
Wow.
That means the bank can help.
Wow.
What if the money is more than that?
Yeah, the bank can help.
Wow.
The bank can
there's
help.
nothing they did though. They
Okay.
could not find any solution to it. Like, no solution.
They could not trace the money back.
They did not. What if the money was like 1 million?
Okay, let's look
Not
at
trace the money.
the chat we have. Yinka 2021, the year of
So wait, sorry.
Okay.
So people work these banks working with EFCC, like it makes this kind of thing to reduce, because okay, now you are not working, you have like 2 million naira in your account, so they will be able to trace this, that you're a student. So how do you get okay, fine, you're a student and you work, so there is an account for that. Like okay, you're a student, you work, they can still go through your salary, your income, and they will check everything. So working with EFCC, I think it will reduce that kind of situation.
Okay, let's read before we go to the end of the program. Let's look at two chats. Emmanuel Anyanwu, Boko Haram forgets that he is not going to be there forever. Every day is for the thief, and one day will be for the proprietor. Okay, you need an RFID wallet to protect your card and phones. Right from Yinka is saying that you need an RFID wallet to protect your cards and phone. I want to ask, what is an RFID wallet? Okay, the year of illumination, the bombshell coming will be when the US releases the intel they have on this government dating back prior to 2015. Let's go back to these channels. We are in trouble if we don't have freedom of speech in Nigeria. We cannot sit here and air our views. Nobody can air their views. Like you said, we are in a dictatorship kind of government. Okay, we are coming to the end of the program, Webwatch on Fliptv. It will be running frequently every week. We are looking at top stories and top reports online in the internet, and that will be interesting. We want you also to watch out for the program every week at least. We're coming on frequently in the week. Thank you. We have come to the end. I have my wonderful guests, and somebody has been very, very interesting here. I have Olabisi. That is, we call you Labisi, and
Esther.
we call you what?
ST. Since everybody doesn't have a nickname.
Maybe I should have a nickname.
Let me give you.
My name is Christian Chuku. Call me CC. CC. Okay, bye for now. Till next time that we'll have this wonderful program.